trying to calm down the panic out there. I'm going to let you guys know what I mean about that. Also want to cover some goldbacks at the end of the video once again, because there's a couple comments in the comment section. I don't think people really understand how the goldback system is supposed to work, and it will work if we all put our minds to it. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're very close now to 5,700 subscribers. We picked up a lot of subscribers from yesterday's video. Thank you very much. If you've not watched the March 31st, 2025 video thumbnail, please watch that one. That will explain a little bit more what we're going to be talking about today. I don't want to go into a deep dive in it today, but I just want to try to calm some fear down there, out there. Thank you for watching. Let's get into the video right now. You guys know I released a video yesterday about March 31st. Supposed to be a silver squeeze. You know, like I said in yesterday's video, I don't like it. All that does is going to drive panic out there. All that's going to do, if we get a lot of people waiting until March 31st to buy silver, it's going to drive up the premiums. And last night, you know, I was not on the phone calls last night with the customers. You know, they were able to handle themselves last night. But the feedback was people are concerned about this. And our message is, over and over again, is cost average your stack. Look, you can't pick any day to try to do a silver squeeze. A, they don't work. Two, not everybody's going to have the money on that certain day. You know, we don't know, you know, we're still a little bit of ways from March 31st. We still got some trading days left. Nobody knows where silver is going to go in those next few days here. But if we get a big push on March 31st, and the online bullion dealers start to get inventory thinned out, or they run out, and us at the shop, if we start running low on something, and we all start to order at the same time, trying to replenish it, your premiums are going up, plain and simple. So my main message for today is, folks, again, you got to cost average. Don't get into fear of missing out. Don't get into fear of, I got to buy it now, I got to buy it now. Because what's going to happen, and this is what I'm really concerned about, what's going to happen, people will jump in and get too much at one time. And what that's going to do is they're going to have to sell at a loss. And that's going to upset some more people and say, I'm done with gold, I'm done with silver. Then what's going to happen down the line, people are going to get so teed off about it because they didn't understand the value of holding silver and gold for years as a long-term hold. And when the dollar does finally crash, whenever that's going to happen, it's going to happen eventually, folks. What are people going to do? You know, it's a lot of misinformation out there, and I don't like it. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to call anybody out. That's not what I do on this channel. I just try to report the facts. Today, I talked to a couple. Today was, you know, in fear, and so I got them calmed down. I said, look, you guys know how we run the shop. Cost average. You guys have heard us say that before. And these people are not, you know, poor, but they don't have a lot of money. All right, they're cost averaging too. And when you get people out there trying to do a silver, it's not going to change the price of paper silver, folks. It's just not going to frippin' do it. And I'm trying to not use the bad word there. At the back end of it all, it's about cost averaging your stack. I don't know how much more I got to say that on this channel. I guess I'm going to do it every single day. This is because we're trying to help as many people as possible. No, we're not financial advisors for one at the shop. I'm not a financial advisor at all. I've just seen it too many times where people buy too much at one time or transfer cash all at one time, and they're going to sell. And they're going to sell at a loss, most likely. So be careful out there, folks. Just don't take you don't have to listen to me. You know, I've said that before. Listen to multiple channels. Do your own due diligence out there. That's all I'm trying to do on this channel, to try to help as many people as possible. And, you know, some will listen, some won't listen, some are going to do what they're going to do. That's fine. You know, go with your gut. You know, I'm not, you know, if I see a deal on March 31st, yeah, I'll be buying on March 31st if I see a deal out there. I'll buy today if I see a deal out there. I'm not waiting for one particular day out there to get silver. If I see it, if I see a good deal myself, yes, I'm going to pick it up. That's the mindset we all should have. Wherever you're getting your precious metals from, your local coin shop, online bullion dealers like painc.com. Thank you, Pinbacks, for sponsoring Coin Shop Chris. You guys have been tremendous to your customers. I get emails, at least one email a day, how people, you know, are happy with Michael and Brian at Pinbacks, folks. They're owners of the company. Call them up. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. They're licensed CPAs. How many online bullion dealers are you going to be able to call and get to speak to the owners? And on top of it, they're licensed CPAs on top of it. That's all I got to say, folks, about that. So thank you, Pinbacks, for sponsoring Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewer out there, because it's not possible without you. And you, the viewers, are the most important part of the channel, because I try my best on this channel to get the best information out there to you guys as fast as I can. And it's a shame, you know, if people remember, you know, about the type 2 silver eagles. Yeah, it might have been an April Fool's joke, but another channel did pick it up. And they said there was a chip in the type 2s. There's no chip in type 2s, folks. There's no fairy dust. There's nothing like that in type 2s. Okay? There's nothing. The only difference about the type 2 silver eagles is the change design, and they do a miss and read on the side of the coin at random. And that's basically what it is. And I think they changed the little siding cutout every single year for counterfeit measures. They changed where they put the location, if I'm correct on that. And that caused a lot of panic, folks. You know, just a couple YouTubers out there. One was a joke, another channel picked it up and ran with it. And that caused panic at the shop. That caused panic. I'm sure it caused panic on the online bullion dealers too. I'm sure it caused panic at your local coin shops as well. We cannot be joking around about people's money. That's one thing we should not be joking around with. And to me, I will never joke around with that. I'm going to give you guys the honest to God facts, what's going on out there. And that's how I'm going to run this channel. I'm going to run this channel honestly and give you guys the best information out there. And, you know, it caused a lot of people, when that video release was a couple years ago now, it caused a lot of distress to us at the coin shop. We even had to trade at cost, coin per coin, for people to get back in type 1s. Because people are so concerned about that misleading information. We even melted one down, folks. There's no chip in them. There's no fairy dust. There's no blue dust. Whatever you want to call it. It's all 999 fine silver. There's no tracking device. And when you try to explain this to people, people come on, even if it was a joke, then, like I said, then another YouTuber picked it up and ran with it. Several videos. It's caused a lot of distress out there. Be careful, folks out there. You know, just be careful. Don't just go jumping in with both feet of what one person's saying. That's all I'm saying out there. You know, people like to make fun about silver and gold. It's all Barbara's relic. Platinum, You know, I don't agree platinum's really money. It's maybe, yeah, it may be more of an investment opportunity. But that's just my opinion. All right. So I got the midweek numbers. I'm going to try to do this every single Wednesday for the midweek numbers. People like it, so here we go. Silver, year to date. We're up $5.21, folks, from the start of the year. We're up 17.83% in silver alone. What CD, what bank account is going to pay you 17.83%? I don't know of any. Gold, up $394.70. Silver's outperforming gold right now, folks, at 14. Gold's only at 14.95. Silver's at 17.83. In percentage gains. I said it last summer, folks, when I first started my channel. Silver is going to outperform gold. Here we are. Silver's outperforming gold once again. Is it going to stay up that high? We don't know. But let's move on. Platinum's up $62.90, or up 6.91%. Pound of copper. Look at this, folks. Copper's going to the roof. Up $1.25. Up 31.13%. I've told people, go to the bank, get common day nickels. No, you can't melt them down now. You get them at face value, folks. You might find a war nickel in there. You might find an old buffalo nickel in there. No, the buffalo nickels aren't silver. But you might find a key date in there. You never know. Just saying. Yes, I found buffalo nickels in when I'm looking through the nickels. A lot of them are no dates. Not going to sugarcoat it. A lot of them are no dates. Sometimes you do find a common date in there with the date solid on it. How about Bitcoin? Everybody thinks, not everybody, I should take that back. These Bitcoin people, the new digital gold. Well, still down $6,621.43, or down year to date 7.01%. It's made a little bit of a comeback since Saturday, folks. But me, I don't agree with Bitcoin. I don't agree with meme coins. You guys know how I am on this channel. That's the hardcore facts, folks. That's what I'm trying to show you. The hardcore facts. And people can believe it or not, disbelieve it, but it's out there. And those numbers are from the futures market with the metals, just to everybody be clear on that. So let's talk about goldbacks just real quick, because there's a little bit of misinformation out there. And I'm showing a 5 goldback right now. So each one goldback is worth $6.12 as a recording of this video. That's the value of the goldback. Let's say you walk into a mom and pop store. For an example, you get $21 worth of items. Call it $21 even. You give a 5 goldback. That's worth $30.60. So your change would be $9.60, either all back in cash, fiat dollars, or if they had one goldback, they can give you one goldback and $3.48. Now, there was a comment yesterday. Why would a business want to accept them for even $6.12? Comment didn't say $6.12, but I'm just going with, I didn't know the value last night. So let's say, all right, he makes a good point. That is just a recommendation, folks, of what goldback says a good trade value is. There's no stopping anybody from not having a little bit of a fee on the goldbacks. Let's say that mom and pop shop was charging 50 cents per goldback. Fee off the $6.12. Your change now would be $1, one goldback, plus $1.48 back. Because you're only using 4, so you're going to get 4, so they're not going to get the 50-cent fee on the back end. There's no rhyme or reason why people can't do that. Now, that store, that mom and pop store, could sell the goldbacks for the going rate, $6.12 right now. That store owner could take it to a local coin shop and probably get 50 cents behind the goldback. People bringing us goldbacks right now, folks. We're giving them 55 cents less than the going rate. We're charging the going rate. We have to make money off them too. So if you have the goldbacks and you're all right with a smaller fee, just like when you trade in your gold, you trade in your silver, most coin shops are going to be behind spot. Some coin shops pay over spot. It's the same concept in a nutshell. So maybe some businesses won't do it. They just accept it for what it is, and then someone come in and get them fiat dollars and get them back to fiat. They could do it that way too, folks. It only changes one time a day with the goldback. So the price is locked in for the day. Monday through Friday, excluding holidays. I really hope that helps some people to understand, because all we have to do is go to goldback.com. It gives you the daily price update. It updates every day, Monday through Friday, minus the holidays, I do believe. 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, because they're based out of Utah. That's their main headquarters, out of Utah. So that will update every single day, Monday through Friday, at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, or Daylight Savings Time now we're in. So with that being said, they're not meant to be stacked, okay? They're not meant to be stacked. Why not have a few? That's all I'm saying. Have a few. Because we never know. You never know when you run into a situation and that store or that business, or maybe your contract that comes over your house accepts goldbacks, and you don't have a lot of these sitting around. You're broken and your dishwasher breaks, but you need a part for the dishwasher, or just whatever it may be. And they accept goldbacks. Something to think about. Something to think about. That's all I'm saying. So if you folks have questions about silver, gold, or platinum, please reach out to me in my email. I'm always happy to help anybody else out there. If you're not yet, like, share, or subscribe, good time to do that now as well. Trying to get to 5,700 subscribers. Thank you all for watching. We will catch you this afternoon. Coin Shop Chris is now out.